Morocco, a cave. 15,000 years old, archaeologists open it up. A window into life before farming. Then they find the skulls. 52 hunter-gatherers, perfectly preserved. And inside their mouths, something was wrong. Cavities, a lot of them. Not in modern city people, not in kids drinking soda, not in office workers eating candy at midnight. In hunter-gatherers. Compared to modern standards, it looked disturbingly familiar. These people lived thousands of years before agriculture, yet their teeth were already breaking down. Here's the strange part. They never brushed, not once. But you can still see something on the enamel, the marks of a mouth losing balance. For most of human history, the mouth was not designed around toothbrushes. It had its own repair system. Every bite of food wasn't just a meal. It was a chemical event. Some foods kept the system stable. Other foods quietly turned the mouth against itself. And that balance didn't last. It started cracking earlier than we thought. Then farming made the crack wider. And it would take thousands of years for the real disaster to arrive. Because the real story of human teeth is not just about brushing, it is about what happened when food became soft, sticky, sweet, and everywhere. Humans started farming, food got softer, so did our jaws. Dental problems appeared for the first time, though nothing like what we deal with today. Ancient humans didn't just accept it, they fought back, hard. The Maya drilled into living teeth and filled them with jade, or obsidian. It sounds insane, but the resin they used to seal it was surprisingly advanced. Modern testing shows it had complex properties, possibly antibacterial, possibly anti-inflammatory. This wasn't just decoration. It may have been beauty, identity, status, and dental repair, all fused into one strange technology. Some of these inlays still survive today, sitting in museum cases, like quiet proof of how precise the work really was. In ancient Egypt, now, we found something even stranger. A toothpaste recipe, dating back to the 4th century. Salt, mint, pepper, dried flowers. It sounds primitive, but it actually works. Some modern dentists say it would still function today. Imagine it, grinding everything by hand, mixing it slowly into a paste, long before toothpaste even existed. Two civilizations, no contact, no shared knowledge. And yet, they arrived at the same solution, independently. That's not a coincidence. So here's the real question. If the mouth already had ways to protect itself, why did humans keep inventing tools to help it? Your mouth was never built to be scrubbed. It was built to clean itself. Not perfectly, not magically, but constantly. Every time you eat, your bacteria produce acid, but your saliva pushes back. It's essentially a repair fluid. Calcium, phosphate, constant rebuilding. There's a name for this, remineralization, and it's happening right now, quietly, in the background. Even as you listen to this, ancient humans chewed tough food, all day, every day. That was natural brushing, no sugar, no soft snacks. So the system stayed in balance. Their teeth weren't being maintained. They were being rebuilt in real time, every single day. And here's the part that surprises most people. Your saliva today is just as capable as theirs was. The world around it just got harder to keep up with. Your mouth is not a bathroom sink. It is a living ecosystem, and the modern food environment keeps pushing that ecosystem into crisis. Then came sugar, and everything changed. Refined sugar overwhelms the mouth. Bacteria go into overdrive. Saliva can't keep up anymore. The system collapses. What used to be a self-balancing ecosystem slowly turns into a never-ending repair emergency. By the 1800s, wealthy Europeans had a serious problem. Their teeth were rotting right inside their skulls. So they needed replacements. This time, no filling would do. They had lost whole teeth, roots and all, real human teeth. Modern dental resin wouldn't be invented for another 100 years. After the Battle of Waterloo, something dark happened. Human teeth taken from the dead entered the denture trade. They became known as Waterloo Teeth, packed up, shipped out. traded like a rare commodity, a strange new currency for the industrial age. For over a century, sugar remained a luxury, something only the elite could afford. Then the 1900s arrived. Mass manufacturing made sugar cheap. Suddenly, it was in every household. Not just in desserts, in breakfast, in drinks, in sauces, in snacks, in food that didn't even taste like candy. And that's exactly when attention started to shift away from sugar, towards something else entirely. By the 1960s, scientific studies officially confirmed it. Sugar was a major driver of tooth decay, fearing public backlash and potential industry collapse. The sugar industry funded its own research to challenge those findings. This is documented, not speculation. And what came out wasn't, sugar is fine. It was something quieter and far more persuasive. Sugar isn't the real issue. Brushing is, or the lack of it. The problem wasn't the food system anymore. It was your routine. You're the problem, not the system. And from there, a new industry was born. Toothpaste, mouthwash, whitening, surgery, a massive dental economy built around repair, prevention, correction, appearance. And here's the uncomfortable loop. Almost nobody notices. You're the customer. Twice. Once, when processed sugar damages your teeth, creating the problem. And again, when you pay to fix it. That doesn't mean toothpaste is fake. Toothpaste helps. Fluoride helps. Dentists help. But the problem is this. We turned a food system problem into a private hygiene responsibility. Brush better. Floss better. Buy better products. But nobody asks the real question. Why are your teeth being attacked all day in the first place? Homo sapiens have been around for 300,000 years. For almost all of that time, no dentists, no toothpaste, no insurance. And strong teeth were just normal, not rare, not special, just the default. So what about modern tooth decay? It's almost brand new, less than 0.05% of human history. If you compress all of human history into a single day, tooth decay only appears in the final seconds. So no, we didn't lose something we used to have. We built a world. Our biology never had time to adapt to. Our teeth were not designed for orange juice at breakfast, sweet coffee at 10, snacks at 3, soda at dinner, and dessert after that. That is not one meal. That is an all-day acid schedule. And your saliva is trying to fight a war it was never meant to fight non-stop. Think back to that cave in Morocco. Not a perfect ancient paradise. Not proof that hunter-gatherers had flawless teeth. Something more interesting than that. Proof that the mouth has always been a battlefield. Between food, bacteria, acid and saliva, and time. But modern life changed the battlefield. It made food softer, it made sugar cheaper, it made eating more constant. And then it told you the whole problem was your toothbrush technique. So maybe the real question isn't, how do we fix our teeth? It's this. When did we break them? Maybe the toothbrush was never the villain. Maybe it was the apology, an apology for the world we built around our teeth. If this changed how you think about your morning routine, you know what to do. Like, subscribe. See you in the next one.